it is on.
Ready? Please don't put that on.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to episode 47 of the Hot Take Hub podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in for another week.
47. 5 weeks away from a year. Mark it down your calendar. What does that bring us to? Like the first week of April.
I think.
Bing
No,
bong.
what? First week in April is next week, bro.
First week in May.
Let's go.
First week in May.
You're dense.
Yeah.
That was a crazy math you just did there.
My bad. It is currently 2:00 in the afternoon.
Yes, sir.
Mid March Madness.
Mid March Madness, baby. I forgot to cook my bracket and
You didn't make a bracket?
No, I did. I meant to to print it so I could tell them how terrible it's doing. But real quick, the Major League Baseball and IRS are investigating amid allegations surrounding Los Angeles Dodgers two-way star Shohei Ohtani and his longtime interpreter. I'm not going to say his name because it's going to be racist. The investigations are Ippei Mizuhara. Fuck. Yep, we screwed it. The investigations are underway just 2 days after Mizuhara, a longtime interpreter of the Japanese baseball star, was fired after the player's lawyers accused him of massive theft of millions of dollars and placing bets with a bookmaker under federal investigation, according to ESPN and the Los Angeles Times, which first reported the story.
Someone's going to jail.
They have to.
When
the IRS gets involved, you know you're cooked, bro.
It's either the bookie or it's going to be Yippee.
Bro,
Yippee or whatever.
They're both going. But the question is, will Shohei be done for? Was Shohei a part of it?
Nah, because that was the whole, from my understanding, it was just stuff was translated wrong.
How do you mistranslate that much?
That's why it's not on Shohei. Shohei didn't know, and Yippee had a gambling problem, I think is what.
But he obviously had a gambling problem. Dude stole millions of dollars.
It's like 4.5. But Shohei was like, I'll cover the $4.5 million. I think that's what it was.
Oh. And he interpreted it as, I'm going to give you $4.5 million to gamble more.
I don't know if it's like that, but
it's possible.
I don't know.
Either way, that is sus, bro. You are in some deep shit if the IRS is getting into your business.
Well, I mean, all that.
Do you think Shohei's paying his taxes correctly?
Probably. I bet someone else
doesn't, bro.
He's got a tax guy. Come on.
You got to interpret through the tax guy through an interpreter, though.
Yeah, but
and you're cooked. And he's like, yeah, that was gambling expenses, and really it was not. Now you're cooked on the books.
I don't know.
Just saying.
That could go either way.
Little sus.
The bookie's going to jail.
Bookie's for sure out of there.
$4.5 million.
It sounds like he's getting sued by Shohei, so he's definitely gone. And then if the IRS is onto the interpreter as well, he's definitely gone. And then the IRS is also looking at the bookmakers. The bookmaker's probably out of there. The question is, will Shohei go to jail or something?
No, he's not. No, he's not going to get. He's got too much money. He's got too much funds. The Dodgers got his back. They're not putting.
That doesn't matter.
No,
it's the MLB. If you're betting on games, you're going to jail.
No, but it wasn't. I don't think any of the games are on the MLB.
Definitely was.
No, I don't think any of the games were on MLB. It was in other sports.
There's no way. Why would the bookmaker be under federal investigation?
Because that's a lot of money.
And?
I mean,
casinos
money laundering.
Casinos do hundreds of millions of dollars all the time. Drake's throwing millions down all the time.
Yeah, but that's
Dave Portnoy's. Okay, the feds aren't investigating them.
The highest bet that Dave did was what, $1 million?
Yes.
Yeah, but that's
But if he's doing $1 million, $600K, he did $600K on UConn to win March Madness. Those are big bets. That adds up to $4 million pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's some Shohei Ohtani betting happening.
Nah,
brother could be out of there.
I don't think any of it was on baseball, from what I remember.
I didn't do a deep dive in the article, but it could definitely be bad news bears for the Dodgers and Shohei.
Bad news bears. Who knows?
Now on to some good news, right? Dubai company is buying used cooking oil to turn into biofuel for cars citywide to reduce CO2 emissions. W in chat for the
W
UA
in chat.
Dubai.
I feel like I heard about that.
You can sell your bacon oil you've been holding on to the Dubai.
Really?
Probably get $1 for it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not getting much for how much I have. Jeez, dude, I had to switch it into another jar. I had to transfer jars, guys. The
it's
grease.
Serious. It's
serious. I got a lot of bacon grease now.
We're going into bigger.
It's like liquid gold. It's literally liquid gold. It's worth more than just $1.
Speaking of liquid gold, scientists discover potential HIV cure that eliminates the disease.
That's liquid gold
from cells using CRISPR, which is a Cas gene editing.
CRISPR.
CRISPR.
Yeah.
CRISPR. They're using CRISPR-Cas gene editing, which could be a potential cure for HIV, which is a W.
Yeah. That's so cool.
Is Magic Johnson still alive? Did he have HIV? Is that facts?
Am
I thinking of the right person?
I think you're thinking of the right person. He has HIV. Yeah, he's still alive. Okay, yeah,
so maybe he'll make it.
Contract something.
Maybe he'll make it.
Yeah. Yeah, but talking about CRISPR, that stuff is cool. That's literally just like gene editing. Like they take the DNA.
Yeah, I think that's going to do a lot for society.
Yeah, but future. I mean, it's been in big development for a while.
Like 10 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been cooking that up for a grip now.
Wait, I want to look that up.
That can solve like a lot of things. That could like push the longevity of human life to like 200 years.
Yeah, it started in 2012. It's been going.
So 10 years, yeah. W.
12.
Yeah, I think gene editing and gene like.
I mean, the CRISPR-Cas
acting upon like gene deficiencies and like gene editing could push human life to like 200 years.
Could CRISPR-30 was 1987, but so it's been in development for a while, like the CRISPR technology.
Yeah. W.
Dubs in chat.
U.S. bookstores are coming back as Barnes and Noble celebrates a banner year in like sales and stuff, while indie shops are flourishing. To all you bookworms out there, good for you. When's the last time you read a book? Cover to cover.
Middle school. And that is so bad to say because I don't know how I've gotten through class. Like I don't know how I got through English class like with A's, and I never read the books.
I read a poem book like a year ago. W
counts.
Written by like some guy I follow. Good guy. And then I also read.
Good guy.
Good guy. I also read The Millionaire Next Door. Cover to cover, also like 2 years ago. That was a while ago. Before the poems, and then I listened to an audiobook about stocks and psychology this year. So I'm about a book a year type of guy.
I don't have the attention span.
Yeah, it's tough
to sit down and read a book and stay committed to it.
You have a TikTok brain.
No, because I don't even go on TikTok. That's the thing.
You send me a lot of IG Reels, brother.
Whoa, those are IG Reels.
That's the same short form content.
We've talked about IG Reels are bad, yo. IG Reels are bad.
It might be worse than TikTok.
I don't know.
Because at least you can like form your TikTok algorithm into something. Like you could form it into like cooking and like recipes, right?
You can do that on Instagram Reels.
What's your Instagram Reels looking like, brother?
Well, it depends what account. It depends what account.
I forgot you have a spam account.
On one account, it's like just strictly woodworking stuff.
That's a W.
It's all just woodworking.
That's like, kind of a W.
Tools, tricks, hacks, like joinery, like
okay, that's
sanding.
That's what I mean. That could be positive in your life.
Yeah, dude.
The other one.
Okay, but the other one,
which I'm assuming is your main account.
Yeah, that's the stuff I always be sending you.
Random shit that is probably not useful to your life at all and is ruining your attention span.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, why don't you just go on YouTube and watch long form content?
I'd be interested though to editing. Compare our screen time this week.
I just saw my mom's at 4 hours and 26 minutes.
My phone's
down
over
like
there.
25%.
Down 25%.
Yeah, I think it's like 4 hours daily, which still is not great.
Yeah, no, I mean it's better than most people.
It is what it is.
Where were we though at before?
What?
Well, we were talking about something before.
Books, bookworms, reading.
Oh.
And then short form content is ruining your brain. And that was just a good news. I got one more good news.
Oh, word.
Student surprise is a Nigerian security guard who's part of the family with a trip home, raising over $30,000. This was I think it was a high school or a college student. I'm gonna say college. They looked about our age. Another W student raising money. Let's go.
W student. When
was the last time you raised money for something? I gave a little girl $10 today for a brownie.
That is not raising something though.
That's creating an entrepreneur.
$10 for a brownie.
They were $2 a brownie.
Was this a good big brownie?
It looked pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Hold up. 10. So 2 for 1. So you got 5 brownies.
I got 1 brownie.
Wait.
I said they were $2 a brownie. I gave her $10 and said keep the change.
Good guy, Jake.
Yeah. You have to. What is I want to say? You have to give good rewards to good behavior. What am I trying to say? You have to enforce,
dude, all I see is that she robbed you $8.
No, she didn't. I gave her money for doing good work.
No, I get you.
First I asked to see the brownie. I was like, yeah, can I see? She saw I had cash in my hands, so she knew I was buying one. I was like, can I see one of the brownies? And it was a good homemade. I could tell she made that fucking brownie. Maybe
imagine if she put fentanyl in it.
Well, I haven't ate it yet, so we'll see. But imagine, bro.
Imagine there's LSD just in that brownie and you don't know about
Probably not. But,
dude, but imagine.
I saw that it was a homemade brownie, so I was like, all right, valid. I respect the hard work. I respect the hustle of door knocking.
She was door knocking.
Yeah, she actually came to my door to sell me the brownie.
Oh.
I was like, I respect the entrepreneurship.
Had money ready? You were fiending for a brownie?
No, my mom answered the door.
Oh, I can't wait.
My mom answered the door. I heard her talking to someone, so I was like, what is it? And then I saw she was like, it's brownies, $2. I was like, oh, I have 2 $5 bills. So I was like, I'll give it to her.
I got you. I thought you were waiting for the ice cream man. You saw her a few houses up and you had the money ready.
Bro, no. My mom answered the door and I was like, okay, let me get some cash. I was like, all right, let me see a brownie. I saw it was homemade. If it wasn't homemade, I would have got one. But I would have gave $2 max. I was like, but I saw it was homemade. She's door knocking. I respect the hard work. Here's $10. Keep it pushing.
I understand it a little bit better now. I thought this was a lemon stand ordeal. Where
you're
just walking around and you're like, oh, brownies. You just
imagine going on a healthy walk and then you see a brownie stand and you just ruin the whole health benefits of a walk.
That's why I was confused. It was you were at the market or something. And
no.
Now that I understand.
No, I'm not overpaying $10 for a market brownie.
That's what I was confused about.
No, it was an 8-year-old girl door knocking for brownies. No, I'm assuming she wanted to buy a video game or some sort of thing that she wanted, and her mom was like, "You have to raise the money." I respect entrepreneurship. Gave her $10. W in chat.
Dubs in chat, yo.
You, my friend, have never raised money for anything in your life.
Yes, I have.
Oh, really?
Yes, I have.
What have you raised money for, brother?
Okay. So when I was younger, I had this charity. It was called Picks for Pets. Did it for my communion project. Mm-hmm. What, do you not believe me?
No, Picks for Pets. It's just a funny name.
Dude, so I had this thing. It was called a pick punch.
A pick punch? What?
Yeah, I'm going to show you it. So this is it. So it's basically just a big staple gun, but instead you would take an old expired or used gift card. So what I did was I went to Starbucks.
Okay.
And you know how when you use a Starbucks gift card or whatever, and it runs out, they're like, do you want us to refill it or throw it out for you?
Yeah.
I was like, hey, can you, if someone says, yeah, throw it out, can you put it aside for me?
Okay.
So I would take that and upcycle it with this pick punch into guitar picks.
Oh.
And then I would go and sell the guitar pick to Accent Music and stuff like that. Put it in a little dog bowl, and people would buy it. It was $1 for 5 picks.
Okay.
And so I raised I think it was close to $1,000.
That's actually
high. It all got donated to the Delaware SPCA.
That's a W.
Yeah.
That's a W.
Yeah.
Okay, I respect the hustle. I respect the hustle now.
Respect the hustle.
Okay.
Dude, I upcycled.
I stand corrected. The upcycling's crazy there. I cannot lie.
No, dude,
that's
because
W upcycling.
It was hundreds. And they were Starbucks gift cards. They're cool looking.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. So many picks were punched. Made earrings too. we would drill tiny holes in them, and then like just put them on earrings and sell like.
I don't know about the earring part. I feel like
No,
that's
no, no. But they were
if they
bought.
looked cool.
They
Maybe I
they
could be
looked cool.
persuaded.
They looked cool.
Yikes. Okay.
But
I
yeah.
believe you now, though. I believe you now.
Mm-hmm. And then I've raised money for my hockey team.
W.
Done that. When I was younger, I would sell like those candy boxes.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about? It was like it was like the Hershey. You would buy a box for like 25, and you would just try to double
25. Jesus Christ. I feel like you get for like 10.
I don't know.
Well, with inflation these days, now you're like 25.
Dude, these were big boxes.
Yeah, I can't really remember raising money for anything.
I've served my community, dude.
I don't know if I've served my community, but I've definitely raised my own money.
All of like middle school and elementary school, I would raise money for like the jogathon or whatever.
Oh,
like,
true.
That stuff?
The box,
dude.
box tops. I remember doing those. I went stupid on box tops, bro.
I don't ever remember doing box tops,
dude.
I feel like my brother did that, but no, like
definitely did box tops.
It was like the ALS Fun Run or something like that.
I think I know what you're talking about. I remember. I remember now.
Yeah. Always raised money, yo. But not recently.
Not in the past like 4 years.
Not in the past.
Other than your hockey team.
Yeah.
Which you hardly do anything for.
Mm-hmm.
Scammer. All right. Going back to gambling. How is your March Madness bracket looking?
I auto-picked everything.
Okay.
But
cooked or what?
It's not cooked, but it's cooked.
Yeah, like it's obviously broken. We're not talking perfect brackets here.
Yeah,
but like
I went in though and I did like auto picks based on
AI
what I thought was important.
Oh,
so it gave you like a bunch of different stats, and you could click like based on like team stats,
offensive pace, defensive,
like turnovers, rebounds,
yeah,
like possession, offensive possession time. You know what I mean? Like. And I picked what I thought was most important, and then it just like ran that for every single team, and based on whichever team had the better average.
So you pretty much had a robot pick them for you, and you have no testicles. I mean, you can't even do your own picks. You can't even do your own research.
But I don't need to, because it's not good. If I do it myself or do it with an AI, I have just the same chance of doing it.
That's facts. But I have the pride in my own work. You had AI pick your shit.
I have the pride of picking the stats that I think were important.
How many points do you have right now?
I would have to look at my phone.
I don't know. All I know is that I think I have like 300 points right now. The max you can have is 400 right now.
See, we're also using different apps. Because mine, I think the max I can get is like 50. And I have like 16 points right now.
Like I think that means you've picked 16 games right out of 50, bro.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
I'm telling you no.
Bro, yeah, because
each
game gets you 1 point.
No, it's different.
Either way, I'm using ESPN and it's 10 points per game or something. I have 30 games correctly picked and like 10 or 15 incorrectly picked. All I know is that I picked Colorado over Florida. Kentucky obviously screwed my bracket up. Who else? Oh, Nevada giving up that 24-2 run at the end. They chalked my shit up. Any other like big upsets? I had NC State winning. I think they lost. Or no, not NC. New Mexico. I had New Mexico winning. They lost. NC State chalked up my bracket.
I don't really remember.
It's looking rough, but my max points is still high because I have other teams beating the teams that beat the other teams I had picked. So I still have potential, but it's not looking good.
Who do you have winning at all?
UConn.
I have
UConn Houston, which is a lame to pick, but if it happens, you can suck my gat.
See, I want to say this at the end of the day, though. You have UConn Houston in the chip, and I'm pretty sure I have UConn Houston in the chip.
I also think
Houston Purdue.
I have Gonzaga beating Purdue and then Gonzaga losing to Houston.
I think I have Purdue beating Houston. And UConn versus
valid. Purdue. Which is valid. I just don't think Purdue has what it takes. They're choke artists like Kentucky.
Yeah.
Which I should have seen coming. That's on me. I didn't think first round they were going to choke. I didn't have Kentucky going that far.
I had Morehead State win.
So I really did the pool because we are doing it at work, and they're doing a gift card to whoever picks the most correct games. The one dude had Morehead State going to like the Final Four.
I had Morehead State going to
Between
the
Morehead
Sweet
State
16.
and Longwood. Like, I was genuinely gonna buy a Morehead State polo and wear it into work if they won.
Morehead State, yo, they were my
They were due.
they were my Dougie Buckets, St. Peter's, yo, from what 2 years ago or something like that.
2 years. Yep.
Yeah, Dougie Buckets.
If only, bro.
Word of the week.
Give me a word of the week, baby.
Kind of 2 words. Phrase of the week is what we should transition this segment into. Solo dolo.
Solo dolo. I've heard this before. I've
to
used
do
this
things
before.
by yourself and on the down low.
Yes, sir.
A loner.
Like
that's what it said. But
okay.
I'm
Chill,
also
bro.
solo dolo. I'm just reading.
Chill.
I'm just reading the Urban.
When I go to the grocery store, I'm usually solo dolo. Dude, when I go to the gym, I'm rocking that solo dolo.
Because also solo dolo is better. I don't gotta worry about other people. I'm on my solo dolo shit. Just keeping to myself. That's it. That's
such a. They tried to swag the word up a lot in that sentence.
Yeah, they really did. And
like
it's kind of goofy.
Yeah, it's a goofy way to use it in a sentence. I would say I'm going to the concert solo dolo, or I'm going to the gym solo dolo type. Like,
yeah,
I wouldn't say I'm on my solo dolo shit and I don't give a fudge.
Yeah,
like I wouldn't say it like
I'm going to sleep solo dolo.
Okay, wow.
All
right.
I'd be saying that. Yo.
You do be saying that, I guess.
I do be saying that. I'd be going on this bike ride solo dolo. I'm on that next level type chiz,
But do you be rocking Minecraft solo dolo?
Oh, no.
No.
Sometimes. Yeah. I'll grind solo dolo for sure.
That's what a weird.
To swing into the pet peeve of the week. This one is a big pet peeve of mine. This is a big new
pet peeve.
Why can't you camp year round?
I meant to look this up at work yesterday, but I got distracted and we had a busy day at work yesterday. But I swear you can. I don't think there's like a federal law against it. I just don't think you can but I don't think you have to book times.
Okay, but hear me out. Like, why do they close state parks or like national parks? Why don't they just hit us with like the go in at your own risk?
Yeah.
Like a lifeguard on duty, off duty kind of thing.
That's what I thought it was, but I didn't do the research, so I'm not sure.
Like, that's my pet peeve.
Because
people be getting dropped off in Alaska.
I forget his name. Like, I'm going to call him like Campground Dad or whatever his name is. The dude who will just go out there and outdoorsman guy is his YouTube name. I forget. But he just goes out to Alaska, gets dropped off in a boat or a helicopter, survives for like 4 days. Survives for 4 days and then comes back and he's chilling. Like, that's what me and Zeke were trying to do this week on spring break, but instead, get screwed. All those state parks are still closed for the season.
But also until May.
Yeah, May's
Why
late,
is
bro.
May 7th? That is late.
Maybe April. April I would get. Like if they opened up in April, because right now it's March and it's like low of 19 degrees some nights. That's a little cold, right?
But still,
we should be able to, swim at our own risk.
Exactly. I feel like in the tent, it would get as low as max 45.
Okay, that's excessive. That's excessive.
What?
The tent there's nothing holding. We have a nice tent now, though.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel like
tent. You don't realize it, but body warmth does kind of stay in it. Like
a little bit of how well insulated is that?
I don't know. I think it works really well.
I don't know.
I think it works better than what you think.
Yeah, that's why I'm
asking. And plus, you're in a sleeping bag.
Sleeping bag for sure.
Yeah.
Like inside your sleeping bag, you are easily at well above living temperatures. Mm-hmm. Inside the tent, I think you're probably a little under. Like if you were to sleep in the tent just with your clothes on, we might have problems. With a sleeping bag, though, you're perfectly fine.
But also, if you're sleeping in a tent with nothing on,
I don't. It was just an example. For example, I was saying like the temperature inside the tent is probably a little chilly.
Yeah, no, true. But I
just pet peeve for the week because now we can't go camping this week. So instead, we'll be playing the longest game of Monopoly ever.
Yeah,
can we stream it?
I don't know.
We can stream it on the Hot Take Hub podcast.
We probably could.
Dude, we should do that.
Let's do it.
We might. Or just set up my phone there, plug it in, and just stream it.
Right on the table.
Yeah, like I said.
Bing bong.
Okay, we might watch out because we'll do that on Thursday, and this will come out on Wednesday. So if you're interested, let us know. My pet peeve is people judging my palate or like what I like to eat. Right? I saw a video like before I came over here, and it was if you were to choose any type of pancake to eat for the rest of your life, what would it be? And in my mind, I knew I would get hate if I said a plain pancake. What is wrong with picking a plate? I knew you were gonna do this, bro. What is wrong? What do you like? Just want a simple, like I'm a simple guy. I like simple foods, right? Like just let me eat my plain pancake with freaking maple syrup, man. Why do I need chocolate chips or blueberries or strawberries? Just give me the plain pancake, brother.
Okay, so let me hit you with this. Would you rather rock basic white flip-flops the rest of your life?
Yes. Black, to be fair, but yes.
Really?
No design. Just black flip-flops. Look at the shoes I'm wearing.
Yeah.
All black.
Yeah, but would you rather wear flip-flops for the rest of your life or that? Or let's just like I don't.
That's different though. This is not a flip.
No. Because if you can go,
I'm talking about food. I'm talking about food.
Get something.
I'm talking about food.
Yes, but
if
you switch the option between a chocolate chip pancake, and those chocolate chips make it
regular pancake. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make it 10 times better for me. Sometimes I would, almost all the time, I'd rather just have a regular pancake. Like there's like maybe a 1 in 10 chance I'll take the chocolate chip over a regular pancake.
What's your beef with chocolate chips?
I just think it makes the pancake worse. Why do I need chocolate in the morning, bro? I'm already having fucking a sugar syrup. I need chocolate in there too.
Yeah.
I just enjoy the buttermilk pancake.
Because that's any better than the chocolate.
It's so much better. I love just a plain buttermilk pancake with a little Canadian maple syrup on top. What is wrong with this?
I mean, yes, it's good. You got to butter it up. Maybe put some whipped cream on top. Put some strawberries on the side. Yeah, I could do that. But, like, to me, the chocolate chips just make it that extra mile.
They don't for me. That's what I'm saying.
It's like having cookies or, like, grandma's cookies. And
it's like a sugar cookie from the grocery store or grandma's homemade chocolate chip cookies.
And I'm taking the homemade chalky chip.
For me, I just want a plain fucking pancake, brother.
I mean,
what's wrong with this?
There's nothing wrong with it. You can be
when
basic.
I'm eating my food at home, and my mom's like, can we have this tonight? And it's like fucking Greek food or something, and I'm like, I'll have fish sticks. And she's like, you're the fucking worst. And I'm like, I just want fish sticks, brother.
I just want fish sticks.
Like, I
don't know the last time I had fish sticks.
Well, I'm only eating fish sticks because they're 1, healthy, and 2, that are on sale at Lent. And I'm on a budget, brother.
Yeah, Lent.
So they're like half off.
Did you give anything up for Lent?
No. Oops.
I didn't give anything up for Lent.
I'm
not a good Catholic
I don't
boy.
think I should be giving stuff up. I think I should be doing more. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I live a good lifestyle, but to better my lifestyle in the eyes of God, I should probably be doing more, like praying or something. Because I don't pray often. So maybe I should be praying more or like giving back to the community more. Because I feel like in my lifestyle, I'm not really doing anything negative. I could give up caffeine, but I'd probably kill myself by the end of Lent.
Yeah. Dude, but imagine if you got through those 40 days.
I'm not saying I couldn't do it. I've done it before. I've done a caffeine fast.
Yeah, when are you doing your 3-day fast or whatever? The water thing.
I already did it this year.
You do it once a year?
At least.
Oh, I thought it was like once a month.
What the fuck? No.
Dude, I'd do that like once a month
if what? Then do it once a month, bro.
Word. It's just what, 3 days?
I don't think it's that beneficial once a month.
Oh, really?
I do it because it like resets my gut.
So like twice a year?
I do it about a year. I do it twice. I can show you on my phone after. I have like my log of them on an app, and it's kind of it like shows you like, okay, you're hit this phase of fasting. You hit this phase of fasting. I'll show you after this. I'll write it down as a note.
Word.
Yeah, but like some people, and like I do intermittent fasting where I like I won't eat for a day, but 3 days it's a lot. Like you got only
water too, right?
I think it's under 10 calories. It will break your fast.
What do you mean?
So like you could have gum.
Oh,
That's not going to break the fast.
gum would make me hungry.
Sometimes if you're already hungry, the gum can kind of satisfy that.
Yeah.
But I see what you're saying. Or like some people, I don't, but like some people like miss the sensation of chewing food. So gum helps.
Some people miss the sense.
It's facts. Like
That's
it helps
weird.
your cravings.
Hmm.
Or you could eat lettuce if you want.
Yep.
But that would.
Or celery.
Yeah.
Negative calorie foods.
But it's not really beneficial because what you're supposed to be doing is having your body not digest food so that it can break down other cells in your body and like kill the cancer cells.
No.
But then if you put food in your body, it has to digest that and it stops itself from the process of the fast. So it's kind of not really what you're supposed to do. So like you're not supposed to eat any actual hard food. But drinking stuff is fine. And like there's tons of different stuff. One time I did it like for 7 days, but I had protein shakes as well, like 1 or 2 protein shakes a day. So it's kind of like a juicing fast.
Mm-hmm. But
there's different ways to do it. But yeah, I do it like once, I'd say twice a year. Usually like when I'm bad. Like I have a bad addiction to Takis. I just broke my pen. That's sad. I have a bad addiction to Takis. So I do a fast when I start getting back into Takis. Like when I'm at the gas station, I see a bag of Takis. I'm like 50-50 whether I grab one or not, right? So when that 50-50 turns into a 100%, I'm grabbing Takis every time, go on a fast, just get rid of it all out of my system, and then I'll go like I haven't eaten Takis in months. So that's I kind of use it as a hard reset on what I eat.
So you're the reason why the Takis are going out of business.
Yeah,
that
pretty
makes
much.
Sense.
If I stopped drinking Celsius, they'd probably go out of business too. Straight up.
Probably.
What do you have?
High low.
High low, baby.
We only got 5 today.
Okay. That's chill. What time are we at, roughly?
We are 30 minutes in.
Okay, W.
In 1909, English inventor David Meisel invented the first flashlight. The 3D batteries placed in a tube that acted as a handle of the device. Batteries powered a small incandescent electric light bulb and a simple contact switch turned light on and off. Over under 1909.
Dude, it would help a lot if I knew when the fuck batteries were invented. But we're gonna go after 1909.
It was before. It was 1899.
Get finessed.
The 19th century.
That feels bad.
All right. Next up, we can thank the inventor and electrical engineer S.W. Atherton for coming up with the extension cord in 1904. Even though electricity wasn't widely installed into the United States yet, apparently Atherton had a need for making electricity as available as possible and came up with the cord.
Valid. Isn't technically the wiring in our house just extension cords in the walls?
Yes.
I never thought about it like that.
Exactly so.
Okay, what was the over-under, sir?
1904.
Wow, fuck. Under.
You're going under?
Gotta be. It's gotta be.
How?
How?
1914. A whole 10 years later. What do you mean, how?
Bro, like, how are we using flashlights, but we can't run wires across a long period of space? Like, what?
Because that's what I like. Nowadays, it's so hard to think of something new.
That's what I'm saying.
Then, like, you literally, like, if you just thought it probably wasn't made yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
if I thought about,
like, if I was born in that time period, I'd be a millionaire now. I'd be a billionaire. I'd be the richest man alive. Oh my god!
I don't know about that one, bro.
Well, yeah, dude, the amount of ideas I would have.
You are an idea guy.
Yeah, but at the same time, though, I guess a lot of the ideas are off.
It's hard
that were already invented.
It's also hard to implement. You have to actually make it. It's not even like having the ideas. Like I would say, 10% of it. Actually making it's the other 90% because you need funds and then other stuff. But
Facts. So brutal. All right, well, you're 0 for 2.
So brutal. That's what's brutal. Me going 0 for 2.
Mr. Adams, an engineer, industrialist, and civic leader, held the first patent on the paint roller. He developed it in his basement workshop in 1950 while working for the Sherwin-Williams Paint Company.
Okay, like we could invent a paint roller.
Yeah, I know. The invention was inspired by a shortage of paintbrushes caused by World War II.
It was 50 what?
So over under 1950.
World War II. Fuck.
Yeah, over
Fuck.
under 1950.
Fuck, dude.
Shortage of paintbrushes caused by the war.
Caused by the war. Is it bad, dude? I don't. Fuck. It's got to be after. There's no way. 1950. I want to say. Wait. Stop. Don't do it. Don't do it. World War II. God damn it.
I got to keep my poker face over here.
God damn it, bro. When was? Can I get a hint on when World War One was? I want to say like 1917.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
roughly.
For like World War One.
1917, and then like
we can go with something in that.
Fuck. God.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
right, because the Declaration was 1917 or whatever.
The Declaration of Independence was not 1917.
1817.
No.
1718. 1719.
1776.
Okay. We're so screwed.
I believe. Yeah. July 4th, 1770. Dude, so
stop, bro.
Yes, World War One did take place in 1914 to 1917.
Okay, perfect.
Or 1918.
After 1950.
It was before 1940.
What,
World
bro?
War II was like in the 40s.
Bro, it was like I was, for some reason, 36 stood out to me. 1936.
So World War II was 39 to 45. But like the hint didn't really help because it was a shortage of brushes caused by the war. So like even me putting 1950, that's after the war, so like it doesn't really help you or whatever. I don't know, but it's a lot of years after.
It was bad. I'm still in.
You're 0 for 3 right now,
let's
Jacob.
relax. We don't gotta brain up.
First introduced in 1986.
Dude, I'm on a cold streak.
First introduced in 1986, the USB standard was developed by a number of American companies, including IBM, Intel Corp, and Microsoft Corp, as a simpler way of connecting hardware to personnel computers.
Universal.
I don't know what it stands for.
We'll find out later.
Storage
bank? No way. Storage broadcaster.
Universal serial bus.
Serial bus. Okay. Interesting. What year was that? That was like 1979.
Yeah. Is
that facts?
No.
Oh.
For what?
1979 is my guess. What's the over under?
1986. Are you going?
I'm going under.
Wrong. It was 1996.
Why am I dumb, bro? The .com bubble was in like 2008 or 2001. Sorry. Like, what am I thinking? Why would it be 1979? What am I like? I'm so dumb.
Yeah. Why you are so dumb for that?
God.
1996.
Jesus Christ.
Windows 96. Come on.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm actually dense for that.
Not Windows.
That was a layup.
86.
That's something I should know about.
Okay.
I was thinking this. Yeah, we're chalked.
We'll do some
extra credit. No, I don't want
questions.
extra credit, bro.
How much storage was on the first USB?
1 megabyte.
Wrong.
What? What do you mean wrong?
Wrong.
32 megabytes.
Wrong.
What? Okay.
Come on.
What do you mean, come on?
What are the increments? Not 1. 32 is an increment, but what's the lower increment?
16.
What's the lower increment?
8.
8 megabytes. 8 megabytes.
I keep dividing by 2.
So you still didn't get the extra credit, right?
Do you want to know where I got 32 from?
What?
32 megabytes and 64 megabytes were the storage that were used on the PS2 for storage slots. And that's what you would save your game storage.
I remember like the Apple iPod having like 2 gigabytes, 4 gigabytes,
Yeah.
8 gigabytes.
Well, I'm talking about the PS2s, so we're nowhere close.
What is As of 2023,
Oh,
what is the
Lord.
most storage we have on a USB?
On USB, dude, who knows?
Going from 8 megabytes
To 8 gigabytes. 1 terabyte.
Still wrong.
I don't know.
2 terabytes.
Okay, that was close. It's hard to tell because, like, you can have, like, it's hard to tell when it becomes like a USB hard drive and to when it becomes like just a hard drive. You know what I mean? Because you can have like 500 terabyte fucking hard drive, but they don't consider that a USB hard drive,
I'm trying
a
to
flash drive.
Yeah, Nvidia just came out with like a brand new processor. It's like this big, and it costs like $35,000. It has like 200 million like transistors or something like that, like within it. It's insane.
Yeah, the video's cooking, bro. They're just on fire.
Like it
Can't
actually is
miss.
just so mind numbing how
Shut out the video.
much space. All right, well you're like 0 for 6 now.
Sorry, that's why I didn't want to fucking do this, brother.
Patents on lawn sprinklers follow in short order. The first patent on an American lawn sprinkler was issued in
Excuse me.
1881. Over under 1881.
It's got to be after.
Wrong. 1871 was when the first patent for a
How the
lawn sprinkler.
Fuck, were they cooking up lawn sprinklers back then?
Dude,
That's crazy. That had to be like a DuPont invention.
I don't know, dude. 1871. Look at
I
that.
don't want to see it on the screen.
1871, dude.
Am I 0 for 5, 0 for 6 right now?
You are 0 for 7. Yep. You went 0 for 7 on the day, Jacob. You actually struck out.
All right, nah, I got something for you now.
Okay.
Nah, okay. So, according to some survey somewhere, these cars are the less and most likely to get stolen. The average car sits at about a score of 100, right? Take a guess at the least likely to get stolen vehicles and their number.
Do I get like a list?
Nope. Just fucking guess, brother.
Dude.
Just fucking guess. Yep. Out of all the cars in the world, just guess which one are the least likely to get stolen.
The least likely? Alright, well, I'll go with a Lamborghini.
Wrong.
Dodge.
Wrong.
Wait, like, I need to know the car, dude. I don't
Car
know.
and model, buddy. Get fucked.
Dude.
Let's go. Come on.
Is a Jeep on there?
Nope.
Are there Toyotas?
Nope.
Are there any Chevys?
Nope.
Are there any Rams?
Nope.
There aren't?
Nope.
Are the Teslas on there?
Yes.
Really?
2
For
of them
the
are
easiest?
Teslas.
Like for the easiest
What do you
to
mean?
steal.
No. We're on the less likely to be stolen right now.
Oh, really? They're on the less likely?
Less likely to be stolen.
Oh, I feel like they'd be easy.
I'll give you a hint. It's because they have sentry mode. When anyone gets within 1 foot of your car, it automatically starts recording. So they are at a 3 rating out of the average being 100. Like me and your cars are like at 100, like just probably gonna get stolen if like just a random selection.
Tesla is getting stolen but getting recovered, basically, because of the sentry stuff.
Less people are stealing them because they know it will record their face and they're gonna see everything that like everything's being recorded in a Tesla. So like they can just transmit the video back to you and know, and there's a GPS in it. Like you're not getting away with that thievery. So no one's stealing it. So they are 33 times less likely to be stolen than the average vehicle.
Okay, word. Is Rolls Royce on one of the easiest stolen?
No.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck?
Because I've seen some videos where people will
I know
take like a wire and somehow start the car from the person's key inside the house.
I saw that.
Like
I saw that. That was crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think a Rolls Royce. I think you could do that with like a lot of cars.
Okay, well, all those cars should be on this list. If you can just easily do that and whip the car away.
You're not thinking broad enough. First, all right, so the Tesla X and Tesla Y, 33 times less likely to be stolen at a rating of 3, the lowest rating to be recorded. There's one more car that is not a Tesla that ranks in at a 6.
Acura.
No.
BMW,
You're kind of close with Acura, though. No.
Mitsubishi,
No.
Mercedes,
No.
Pagani.
Definitely not. It's a car you would never think about.
Close with
Acura. I feel like. I don't know.
Honda.
No.
Okay, well, Honda and Acura are sister companies.
I don't know who makes this company. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's a
Fiat.
subcategory. No.
Volkswagen.
Stay in the V's. Yep.
Vivian or something like that.
No.
Dude.
Volvo.
Volvo.
The Volvo XC series is 16 times less likely to be stolen. I don't know why this is, but it has a rating of a 6, the second lowest next to the Model X and Y of Tesla. Now we are going to go to the most likely to be stolen vehicles, the highest with a rating of 6,000 when the median is 100.
It's like a Chevy Impala.
No. Think about who would be stealing vehicles and like, whoa.
Rolls-Royce Cullinan.
No. Like you would see this vehicle in the hood most. Okay, bro, this isn't like I'm not racist. This is statistics. Okay,
A Dodge.
right? It is a Dodge.
Charger.
Charger is the second most likely. Well, okay, I'll give you a Charger. The Dodge Charger Hemi.
Challenger.
Relax. Let me finish the statement. The Dodge Charger is at a 2,000, which makes it 20 times more likely to be stolen. A Dodge Challenger is at a 700, making it 7 times more likely to be stolen than your average vehicle. And you have one more, also a Dodge.
Dodge Caravan.
Nope.
I don't even know if that's...
Think. What is a
Hellcat.
scammer drive? A Hellcat.
Scammer gets...
A Dodge Hellcat is at a 6,000 to be stolen.
Why?
Because I just told you why scammers drive them and scammers get scammed. There are 6,000. 60 times more likely to be stolen.
But probably for parts, right? Like they just...
No, you got to think, bro. I'm not kidding. Like in the ghetto, that is like the fucking, you made it. Like, give me that scat pack, right? So people want that. It's the most desirable, right? So they get stolen the most often because most people want them in that thing, right? Like, obviously, higher class people want a BMW, a Mercedes, but higher class people aren't stealing cars. If the people who are stealing cars find the Hellcat desirable, that's what they're going to go steal. AKA is 60 times more likely. But those people stealing also know that the Tesla records everything, and the odds of them getting away with that theft are very low. Therefore, it is 33 times less likely to be stolen.
Good to
and
know.
Those are the highest and lowest rated cars for safety. AKA, if you're thinking about getting a Hellcat because it's fast, you might want to rethink it and think that the Tesla will dust it in a 0 to 60.
Yeah, it will.
And it won't get stolen.
Seems like Tesla's better.
They just might be. I got one more topic, and then we can roll into... What do you got?
I've got a brain twister.
Let's finish on the brain twister then.
For you to think about.
So, real quick, a creator made a video showing... We went to Russia, made a video on all the companies. You know how companies were pulling out of Russia when the war happened and everything because they didn't want to support Russia? Well, it has been found out that they just changed their names of the franchises in Russia.
Oh, really?
So McDonald's is now just M, right? They are using the exact same machines, same uniforms, but they have a different M logo up top.
Is it upside down?
No,
is
it's
it
just
McDonald's? Because yesterday I got a chocolate milkshake from McDonald's and the cup said WickDonald's.
I think you got scammed, brother. Starbucks has changed to Stars Coffee. Nike has changed to NSP, and Apple is being sold in the Restore, RE store. So all of them are just
WickDonald's.
McDonald's drop down. So it's a spinoff.
But it was out of McDonald's.
No, they're doing spinoffs of McDonald's now. You didn't see those?
No.
Like Cos McDonald's or whatever. Yeah, they released like they're doing like break off franchises.
So interesting. Well,
But
maybe that's one of these.
no, I think they're just avoiding getting outed by the public for still like supporting Russia and all this. Okay, I just lost my pen. Feels bad. But yeah, I found that very interesting.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I don't care that they're doing business in Russia. I think it's a free. I was gonna say free country, but it's a free world. The world runs on capitalism, and you should be able to do business wherever your business is gonna thrive. And if that's a country that may or may not be invading another country, then that's
Business
the way
is
the world.
business.
Exactly, that's the way the world goes. Money's got to keep moving. The money doesn't move, we don't live.
Money don't jiggle jiggle. It falls. Bless you. Yeah, banger.
Facts, that is a banger.
All right.
What do you got, brother?
If you were born deaf, what language would you think in?
I think you'd have your own language.
What do you mean?
You would think in the language that you read, but it would be a broken language.
Yeah, because
Like
I'm
like if I read "Go Army, Beat Navy," I don't know how those words actually sound, so I'm just reading symbols, and I just know what those symbols mean. I just have a direct correlation that Army links to a certain symbol, like the Army logo, and that logo directly correlates to armed forces. That's all I know.
But you see what's trippy for me is that you wouldn't be able to process a sound without ever hearing it.
Correct.
So how could you think of a sound?
You're not thinking of sounds. I never said you would think of a sound.
Oh, so
it's like, direct correlation.
That's like trippy.
You would never think of a sound. You would just know that those symbols correlate to a logo of some sort, and then that also correlates to the thing itself, aka the army and the people. It would make learning as a child extremely difficult. I'll tell you that. Because imagine trying to learn stuff and not being able to. I
saw this and I was like, geez, that actually
that would be really difficult.
I could not imagine being deaf and having to learn how to read.
You would have to have pictures next to every word. Mm-hmm. Like you would learn through pictures. Like to learn the word car, you would have to have a picture of a car. I think that's how they do it. It would make sense to me. Like say you're reading a sentence, right? The car drives down the road. Right? So they would have a picture of a car, and then they would have a picture of a road above everything, and then I don't know what the would be though.
The would probably just be the.
How do you how you need to learn from something though? You know what I mean? It can't just be.
You would explain that the is not a noun, so therefore the does not have a picture.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That'd be fucking tough to learn as a child. I learned the and could hear the word the, and someone could explain it to me using words that I could hear. That shit would be tough.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that shit would not be fun.
Yeah. So would you rather be born deaf or blind?
I'd be excited to be born in a world where the Neuralink exists and those problems are being resolved for humans.
So would you rather be born deaf or blind?
Fucking deaf.
Deaf.
Fuck. I can't listen to music. That shit's so beat.
Yeah, but you can't be blind. Being blind, that would stink.
Could hear you.
No offense to all the blind people out there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'd have to be deaf.
I couldn't imagine the world without.
Yeah, without seeing it. It'd be tough. I think I'd rather be deaf. My eyes just tell a story. You know what I mean? And words can tell a story too, but like. So much easier to see a story than to hear a story from me.
I watched a video of some of a blind guy describing colors, and it was kind of cool how he described it because most of them are spot on. Like gray, he was like you feel like deep down cold, and then yellow, he was explaining it to be a warm feeling. But then he was also yellow's
I can't even see it.
He was
because as soon as you say it, I think of the sun. And I think of things that I know are yellow.
He was describing. He was describing colors as if they were flavors.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Like
That's awesome.
and like he was kind of spot on with how he was describing them though, like pink, purple. I think
But
he just went through every single color in the rainbow.
the guy who got the first ever implant of Neuralink through
Did he
the
die?
company. No.
Oh.
He came out and like gave an honest review about it and was like, "There's a couple things that I've told Elon about that are a little sketchy, not sketchy, but like wonky. But other than that, like he spent the first night he was up, he spent 8 hours playing a video game online, just moving. He can move a mouse with his mind now, and like, yeah. So it's pretty cool stuff.
That's wild.
Yeah. It's pretty cool
That's
though.
some wild
Like you
stuff.
get like think about that, because if he's paralyzed from like let's say the neck down or the torso down, like you're in a wheelchair, right? And you have to always be moving the wheelchair with like your chin or your arm or something, right? But if your wheelchair is connected to your mind, you don't have to move at all, and you can be moving your wheelchair while just sitting in it.
Mm.
That's kind of lit. That's kind of like
That's like
That's
Professor X.
exactly. That's like driving around using your mind. That's kind of hype, which is what we do with walking. Really, we just
Scary
drive
though,
around
because
using our mind.
yeah, but it's scary though. Like, what happens if it like short circuits or something? Oh, I don't want to think about that.
That's just the risk you take
Yeah,
when
instant
you're
death,
living
you just
paralyzed.
short circuit your whole body.
Like it's just the risk you take. Whether would you rather live paralyzed the rest of your life or be able to use electronics to your favor to enhance your life with the potential risk of something like that happening? It's just a risk you take.
It's wild to think about.
It's not mandatory, you know what I mean? Option
I've
you
got
get to choose.
one more thing to talk about, and then we'll shut off
Oh
for
wait,
the
I have
day.
one more thing as well. It's just real quick.
Okay, then you do yours.
No, it can be an end statement. We're good.
No, because mine's kind of like funny, so you got it. You go.
Oh God. Okay.
We'll
Start
save mine.
investing while you're young, kids. I'm gonna give you a statistic.
Yeah,
right?
dude.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 7, 35.
42.
42. Okay, so that works too. So when you're say you're 20 to 30 years old, every dollar that you spend could have been worth $64 when you retire. Because every approximately 7 years, if that money was in the market, the stock market that is, it would have doubled, right? So you go 1 to 2, that is 7 years, also 1 doubling, right? 2 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 16, 16 to 32, 32 to 64. 7 times 7. Oh shit, I did it wrong. Sorry.
7 times 7 is 49.
49. So 50 years, right? So we're 20, 50 years, we're 70. Hopefully we're retired. So you could say about approximately $50. So start investing young. Every dollar you invest at the age around 20, 25 will be $50 when you retire. So spend your money wisely, start investing young, and think about your future a little more often. You don't have to, dwindle in the future and like always be worried about things that are happening in the future. That's what anxiety is taking joy from the present and worrying about things in the future that may or may never happen. But it's good to plan for it.
It is good. Good to plan for that.
So spend your money wisely, children.
Spend your money wisely. Facts. Save it. Invest it. Imagine if we domesticated bears. Like, dude.
Why do I have to imagine this?
No, because I feel like it's just something that the human species really went wrong with not doing. Because, like, how did we, if we could domesticate wolves into dogs, imagine what like,
bears are so much bigger. That's how.
Dude, but imagine if we had done that.
Imagine we're still
you
trying.
Could ride your bear. You could bring your bear to work day. You could ride your bear to school day.
I don't think it's efficient.
But it's just a bear.
You think about it. You have to feed it. You have to feed it like twice as much as a human. Think about how much that would cost.
Okay, but
in
still,
housing and living expenses.
Dude, I'm mad that we didn't domesticate.
You
bears.
can if you're rich enough. That's the thing. You literally can. It just costs so much money. You have to have somewhere
steal a baby bear.
Yeah, why not?
Raise it.
But you have to feed it. You have to have a big enough yard for it to live in, and then you have to have that yard fenced in, and then you have to learn how to train it. Like, it's a lot of time and money and space being consumed. I think you can do it.
I think it'd be cool
And
if
I
we
just
did
think
that.
it's less effective. Like, Tippy's practically a small bear. My dog is practically a small bear. Like, it's like a fourth of the size of a bear. He weighs about 100, 120 pounds. It's like a fourth the size of a bear.
Bears are like 800
And
pounds.
I think he's big enough to just cuddle with and be chill.
Dude, could you imagine a bear?
Could you imagine a bear in that size bed? You'd have no bed space left.
Dude, a bear can weigh up
have
to
no-
600 pounds.
Yeah, like you wouldn't have any bed space left, bro. You take up the whole bed. You have to have a king size bed. That's what I mean. You have to be rich enough to do this.
Oh, wait, that's an adult black bear.
Okay, brown bears are smaller, right?
No, brown bears are
Oh
bigger.
fuck, bro.
An
Shit.
adult brown bear can weigh up to 1,200 pounds.
Holy shit! So he's like a sixth or a tenth of the size. Yeah, no, fuck that, dude. I don't want a bear. That thing's huge.
Dude,
That thing's
I was
literally
just
the size
watching
of
The
your
Legend
bed.
of Avatar and Appa, the big sky bison. That would just be sick. I'd have a sky
Or
bison.
just get a
if I
really
could.
large dog. Like, just get a really large dog.
That is
Just
a
get a
really
horse.
large dog.
God damn, that thing's husky, bro.
That
That's
is
not
a
efficient,
really
though,
large dog.
There's nothing efficient about owning that thing.
I mean, it is massive.
If you
though.
want something like that,
It is
holy
massive.
fuck. If you want something like that, I would suggest just getting a horse
Yeah, horses are cool too.
or like a donkey. If you want a little smaller,
Yeah, I don't know. I'll
Like-
invest. I'll invest. I'll invest my money
invest your
now.
money,
so
then
I
you can have
one.
a horse later.
Yeah, when I'm 70.
Exactly.
Bing
But-
bong.
All
You
right,
see these
guys.
dogs in your yard? Just know upstairs I'm going.
Bing bong. All right, yo. Thank you guys for tuning in to episode 47 of the Hot Take
47.
Hub. 5
Yeah.
episodes off our 1 year anniversary. I think it might be a little off because we missed a week or two here and there.
Yeah,
But we'll catch you then.
we'll catch you then.
Peace.
Hasta luego.